Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 28th to March 6th. Before I begin, I do have a bit of a cold, so just letting you know, in case I sound a little funny or different from how I usually sound, it's because I have a cold. And I apologize for any sniffling or any other sounds you may hear. Okay, so here is your card for this week. I feel like a lot of you are coming into some really good partnerships or even just putting yourself out there. It feels like you're ready to take the next step into building something. So you're co-creating. This might even be co-creating with spirit as well, like collaborating with spirit in bringing forth an idea or birthing it into reality. I see some of you like really putting out some kind of wish or dream, putting something onto like a vision board and bringing something into reality. I also feel like there may be something that you've been wanting to do since childhood, or something that you've always had like your eye on, or something you've really loved to do. I don't know. I'm kind of just getting this sense that there's some kind of connection to a childhood dream here that is starting to, like, you're starting to plant the seeds towards putting the pieces together. There's also something here where you're being led to all the right connections and all the right things that are meant for you in terms of work. Like all the pieces are fitting together, or working with people that really, there's like this really nice cohesion between everyone. There's something that is working really, there's like a good flow between everybody. It's like working together on some kind of project or some kind of collaborative thing together. Let's look into this. Let's see what we have coming up here for you, Gemini. I feel like you're opening yourself up. You're opening yourself up to something, expanding. You might be traveling, going somewhere on a trip. It's like you're going on a trip with some friends or some coworkers. I'm seeing like a trip, and that may be just specific to just a few of you, but I see someone going on like a road trip or something, somewhere fun, to like bond. Like there's almost like this trip that it's work related, but it's meant to kind of help people kind of like bond together. That's interesting. Okay, so the 7 of air. This is all about allowing yourself to be heard, actually, is what I'm seeing here. Allowing yourself to validate your own ideas and your own perceptions of things. So if there is like some kind of group project, to make sure that your voice is also being heard, that you're also that you also have something valuable to bring to the table. Like stand your ground, allow yourself to express, allow yourself to contribute to the like the team effort. Like don't think that you don't have something to say, or it's not good enough, or it's not going to be received well. I kind of see like people will be listening to you. They'll take into consideration what you have to say. Oh, beautiful. Sun. Happiness and joy. What else? Oh, Gemini. Yeah, hard work. 4 of air. I feel like you're musing on an idea. Some of you, I really feel like, are kind of building something, creating something. And this week you may spend some time kind of contemplating, brainstorming, planning something out onto like a, not a vision board, but just like this. And they're showing me like a poster and kind of brainstorming, connecting things together, trying to like plot out something to see how things connect or where I should go from here. Messenger of Earth. I really feel like there's something here that you are creating, but I kind of feel like there's a team effort. There's a team group. Strategizing is usually the 7 of air. Strategizing, having a plan. How are we going to do this? How are we going to navigate this? What else do we need to know about the Messenger of Earth? We have the Two of Water. So this could be a partnership. So this could be like a relationship as well. Planning out. I feel like maybe there's a couple here that's long distance. Or you could just have some kind of situation where there's some strategy that needs to happen. There's something, because it's like you're wanting to build something like a new beginning. You're wanting to kind of cultivate something new, wanting to lay down some foundations. But I feel like there's something here about needing to learn and understand in order how to get to that place. So that could be in like a romantic partnership. It could be in some kind of new relationship where it's like, we have this like mutual goal, but how are we going to get there? How are we going to do this? What else do we need to know about this? Okay, we have the Three of Water. Okay, so if this is a relationship, this could be that there's multiple people involved, and that's why it needs strategy. It could also need something to be more like, there's like something here about needing to be kind of discreet about something. I don't know. I'm not sure. So if this is like a relationship, it's almost like there's kind of this strategy needing to, like, in order to kind of get ourselves to this new beginning or new place. And it feels like it has something to do with relationship. Maybe there's like family involved, or there's something about trying to navigate multiple things, like spinning multiple plates. Yeah, it's like she's juggling all of these herself. Like juggling a lot of different things at the same time. Queen of Earth, so independence, being your own person, being your own like support system, knowing how to nurture and grow something, knowing patience is also what I'm hearing, having the patience to see something through, to allow something to happen in its own time, in its own way, to believe in yourself, to believe that something is worth investing in. What else do we need to know about the Queen of Earth here? Yeah, answering the call. And I'm also sorry about that loud squeaking sound in the background. It's this metal fan. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the previous last week, but it's been very windy here lately. So it makes this really loud sound in the background when it's very windy outside. I apologize. So then we have the Two of Air and the Call. So I feel like there's something here about you're intuitively picking up on, I need to go this way, or I need to go in this direction. And so there's a lot of self-protection going on here because we're trying to sort through our thoughts. It's like you're trying to have a clear mind about how to move forward on something. And how to build something. So whether that's in like a project, a work project, or even just like something with, so maybe within like a relationship or newer relationship, maybe. The Sun. What do we need to know about the Sun for Gemini? Sun for Gemini. Okay, Ace of Air, clarity and cutting through blockages, resistance, and then look at that. We have the Tower and we have the High Priestess. Okay, so there's something here that is destined. There's a destined there is something that needs to kind of end or come to some kind of end or some kind of significant change or breakdown, because we have the Sun, the Ace of Air, the Tower, the High Priestess. These are all very, very significant cards. These are the ending to some kind of foundation that has been built as a self-protective measure, but you are ready to come out of that. It's like you're ready to bust through these walls of protection that you've built around yourself. You're intuitively being led and guided to where you need to go next, but in order to go in that direction, you're needing to break through something. But on the other end of that breakthrough, we have happiness and joy. So it's kind of like you're trying to navigate, you're trying to get to this Sun card. But there's happiness and joy there for you available. You're just trying to break through some kind of structure you've built around yourself to protect yourself from, but you're finding that it's no longer protecting you, it's keeping you in, it's keeping you locked in. You're following your intuition, and there's something here about your destiny. This is like your path, and this may not be something that everybody understands, but it doesn't matter because you have to be able to just understand your own path, and that's it. High Priestess. What else do we need to know about the High Priestess here? Manifesting, you're calling something in. You are creating, you're directing your energy towards that thing. Maybe some of you are also kind of doing like certain like rituals or things to just kind of manifest a direction in your life, to call something in. Some of you are also tuning into your past lives. Maybe some of you are having memories of your past lives, or, like you're starting to remember something about your path. You're starting to remember something about why you're here and why you're going in that direction, or what's kind of like happening for you here. There's something being revealed. Something that's been in the shadow that's being revealed. Something that it's time for you to remember, and then look at that transformation. It's the ending. You have an ending to something and you're recreating something new. It's like you acquired some kind of power. You acquired some kind of ability to do something, and you're putting it into practice. You're really tapping in and tuning into your ancient wisdom, your ancient power. Some of you are like, you might have like acquired some kind of skill in a past life, and now it's starting to awaken in you. You're awakening some kind of gift that you acquired in a past life. Interesting. I usually don't pick up on things like that, which is really cool. Okay. Can we have one more here for the transformation? Some of you are also reclaiming your inner child. You're reclaiming, you're coming back to a place in your life where you remember what it was like what you felt like, what something felt like when you were a child. There's like recovering long lost parts of yourself here. Okay, so 8 of Earth and 4 of Air. What do we need to know about this? I feel like you're going back to the drawing board it's like you get hit with some kind of inspiration about to create something, and you may be just like going into hibernation mode in order to like build something, create something. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Fire and the 8 of Water. So you are going into something new, or you're kind of building upon something that you've already built, something you've already kind of established, and you are creating something new from that, or you're building something new from that. And what that will do, though, it will kind of open up a pathway into another avenue, or like another opportunity, and it'll help you to get to where you want to go. So you're like well on your way of getting to where you want to go. There's something that you're creating that, where is Gemini going here with 8 of Water? I'm hearing the word ambitious. So it's like you have these ambitious goals. You're having like this ambitious this like end goal to something, aiming high. 8 of Water. You're really trusting your intuition. Page of Air. Yeah, you understand something. You're coming into some kind of wisdom or knowledge, learning to understand something. You may also like learning something new, understanding something new. But I feel like this is more about clarity. I feel like you're busting through some kind of resistance or wall or block that, okay, interesting. So this may just resonate with some of you, but what they're showing me is that if we go back to like this Tower card here, there's something here that some of you may have built as like this protection around yourself. And it could be around some kind of ability or gift or skill that you have. And this could also have been a repetition of something from a past life. So it's like you might have not been allowed to like express something that you were able to do, or something that you know in a past life, for fear of like getting in trouble for it or getting punished or something. And so that got repeated again in this life. And again, this may just be really like specific to one person. But that got repeated again, like the same thing kind of came up again in this life. But there was this like karmic lesson in order for you to bust through that, like to overcome that, and to allow yourself to live authentically and without any kind of restrictions around yourself. So a lot of you are going through this place or this phase in your life where you are busting through something where it has like this karmic lesson from other lives as well. It's like it was one of the things you signed on for when you came here to kind of like, I'm gonna, your soul's like, I'm going to overcome this thing because I wasn't allowed to do this in a previous life. But it's something that you were like very gifted at, very talented at. And so with the Page of Air, I feel like you're remembering that, or you're having some kind of like insight into that, or you're remembering. Seven of Earth. 8 of Fire. And it's almost like you're opening up. It's like you're observing something. You're seeing something for what it is. You're seeing like what you can do. You're seeing the reality of what you can do. You're recognizing your worth. You're recognizing your potential with the 7 of Earth. You're recognizing how much energy you have. And when the minute you see that, the awareness of it is going to help you to direct your energy to the right kinds of things. And when you direct your energies to the right kinds of things, the opportunities and the people and the abundance and everything just kind of start flying towards you because it just like clicks into place. It is all aligned perfectly for you. It is meant for you. So it's just going to, the minute you recognize something, it comes right towards you. You don't even have to really like put that much effort into it. You just have to be able to recognize what it is or which one's for you. How interesting, Gemini. Wow, look at that. Okay, so then the bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Earth. So this is lack, or just, I feel like this is something about not getting to live up to a potential, right? Because this is a loss of energy. This is unused potential, is what I'm hearing. This is unused potential. Can we have another one for the 5 of Earth for Gemini? Yeah, Ace of Water, giving yourself a second chance, like getting to rewrite your story, getting to refill your cup, bringing something back towards you. Wow, how powerful. Let's go into your oracle cards. Okay, what does Gemini's higher self want to say? Okay, a message from Spirit. Gemini. Message from the Earth for Gemini. Message from the ancestors for Gemini. And message from the future self for Gemini. Okay, message from your higher self. Look to nature. So I feel like this is also about reconnecting, grounding yourself to nature, dispelling any kind of negative energy or attachments. I feel like a lot of you are releasing a lot of unnecessary baggage, things that you don't need. Cleansing your energy is the message from your higher self. Cleansing your energy on a regular basis is going to be really, really helpful because it's going to show you what you're kind of holding on to that you don't really need and it's safe to let go of. Message from Spirit, Treasure Island. How interesting. Okay. So blessings coming in, insights coming in, information coming in, and it's going to be insight and information that's going to lead you to where you want to go or where you want to be. I'm hearing like steady, consistent, and perseverance is going to take you really far, from this card, but there's something that has like your name written on it. So there's something that's meant for you that's coming in. How is the Earth supporting Gemini? Empowerment. Yeah. So giving yourself the the opportunities, that's going to help you to nurture and grow your career, is going to help you to push yourself forward towards, it's going to help you to focus in on the right things. So some kind of insight is going to help you to focus in on the right things. And so when you put your energy towards those right things, when you invest in the right things, it's going to yield abundant results for you. And then message from the ancestors. Solitude, being able to listen to your own instincts, you do have a lot of self-protective energy here as well, because it's like you're needing to incubate, you're needing to kind of find some answers within and not really cross-check or validate with anybody else, needing to kind of like sit within yourself and allow yourself to meditate and allow yourself to find the answers within yourself, that you don't need to really like cross-check with anyone, that you have the answers within you. You know what's right for you and which way you need to go. You just have to trust it. Okay, and message from the future self, leadership. Yeah, stepping into a space of leadership by shining your own light, setting an example for other people by you shining your own light, you kind of allowing yourself to really embody yourself authentically and allow that to be everything that everything that your life is meant to be. That's what I'm hearing. I'm a beacon of radiance, support, and love. I also feel like you're just going to be a role model for some as well. Like others may look to you as their like a guiding light. Like how did Gemini do this? And kind of following like the same pattern or path or track record. Something about you being authentic and you kind of shining your own light is going to set an example for other people. So very beautiful, Gemini, very empowering. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead and this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Gemini.